Good afternoon. Sean Nixon Magic here. Friday. Hey, we could call it a football Friday, right? We have a weekend of NFL preseason. But next week, that whole kit and caboodle gets started, a little college. We got Nebraska. Illinois is your first game. What do they call it? Week 0, week 1, whatever. College football is here. We're going to start off really over Philly. 35 from New England. We can't get nothing out of Philadelphia. That's why you're Philadelphia, Philly. What a joke. I said last time we did the football show, I said this team, I thought they'd be the worst in the NFC East as it was. Just bad. Just bad. Philly, look at this. And my Angels thing is messed up here. I have we'll fix that. We'll fix that right away. So, day action today. We're going to start off. We got Cubbies, Royals, and I jumped in on KC here. First time for Kansas City as a road fave since June 27th against the Texas Rangers. But you know what? I will lay the 101 here. That's based on their lineup. They had, we had KCSA going for the sweep. Why not take a little shot there? They were playing well. And then the Cubs, I know they got some wins there against Cincy, but I don't like this Cubs team. Forget it. I'm basing this on, I got a little better lineup. If you want to take the over, it's 9, seems a little low. You got two guys with 5 ERAs going, so you think it's going to be high scoring. I just can't pull the trigger on the over. I'm just going KC here to get it done. Early action. What's that, 220? Keller, Davies. So give me some KC on the road here. I'll take a shot with the just keep fading the Cubs. I don't like the Cubs one bit. Again, Kansas City showing a little bit of fight. Give me the Royals. Tariq, how are you tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dave's here. I like the Braves run line, Brewers run line, Yanks run line, Dodgers run line. Run line them up, baby. I am with you, Dave. I am with you here. I got Yankees run line minus 121. Let me put your games up there again. So Braves, I got Braves run line minus 150. I also got the over in both those games. Brew Crew run line. I did not take the Brewers. And I did not play on the Dodgers here. But right? Why wouldn't we be doing some run lines here? Bueller against Carrasco, yes. We're not high on the Mets. And Milwaukee, where's the Milwaukee game? Against Washington. Corbin. Yeah, I'm with you. Run line it up. Run line up. We're at the point of the year here where the good teams are just winning. What is there to say? It's sad. A lot of these teams just mailed it in already. It is what it is. I'm old enough to remember. You guys remember you used to have waiver trades? Right now, you could still be making trades. It was crazy. Imagine some of these teams would just be trading guys now to these other teams. Orioles team total over 3.5. Don't trust them win, but I see a lot of runs in this one. At home, getting at bats. Well, they do score a little bit, but Fried has pitched really well lately. He's turned it on lately. But can they score a couple runs? Yeah. Hey, listen, I got over 10, so I'm expecting them to score a couple runs here. So I'm hoping for a nice 9-5 kind of game here from the Orioles and the Braves. So I'm with you on that. Rockies D-backs under the 11.5. I'll do that. Gomber's pitched well, Lamo. So I could see it. Eric's in the house. Good morning, Eric. Rob Franklin here. Jets are going to beat up on his Packers, so he'll be sad when he comes into the chat on Sunday morning when we do midday. All right, so, I do have a football game up for tonight. So we got the Chiefs over the total here in Arizona. Hasn't changed since we talked about it. I was kind of leaning a little bit on Arizona, but I'm not going to bet up today. I'm just on the over Kansas City and Arizona 41 tonight. Andy Reid said this starter's going to play. We'll see what happens. Overs or unders, I should say, are what, 15-3 now? After last night? We won't talk about that. That was a hot mess, but I'm still going over here. I'm still going over the total. I'm just not just going to ride a basic flat trend. I'm going to go on what the coaches say is going to partake and what they're going to do, and that'll lead me to where I'm going to bet my games. And so far, not so good. 500. That's not where I want to be with preseason football. Usually, you should be in the 60 percentile there, but you get a good number. Sometimes it doesn't work out for you. I mean, I get 35 points on the road from a road team, and I can't get zilch from the home team. It happens. All right, we got Yanks over the 10.5 versus Minnesota. I had the under yesterday there, and stupid because the Yanks and Twins, again, trend-wise, a lot of overs there, but I just felt Talon was pitching well, and the Yankees bullpen's been pitching well, and sometimes the Yankee bats go a little soft sometimes. But there's no dismissing they've really turned on the last month and a half. I think they're, what are they, 11-4 this month? They're having a great month, but even going back, they're just on, well, come on, they're right here with Tampa Bay and closing in. So I'm going to go over the total there, Yanks and Minnesota. Reds over. Again, I got Sonny Gray and Miami here. Gray is not the best. He's going to give up some runs. Cincy at home is going to hit. Miami's throwing out a guy who's only got a few starts or appearances under his belt. So I'll go over that 8.5. And the Angels. I'm going to go over the total here in Cleveland. Hentges, again, I think he's going to give up some runs. And the Angels hit a little bit, so I'm going to go over the total there. Going over the totals. Those are the plays for the show. Plays for the show. Rob says, I agree. Got the Jets in the under that game. No. And yeah, Aaron's out. And Love's hurt. So seriously, I mean, time to turn up the winners there. Mr. Traps in the house. Good to see you, Craig. Kids back in school. My guys go back on Monday. King D, good morning. A's money line over the Giants. I like me some Caprillion. I like it. I actually got grabbed the under here at 9. I am on the under 9 line mode. That's where I'm at. But I do like the A's team. And speaking of A's, Marte, guys really, that's a nice trade there. You get a guy, and he's just been red hot for him. I mean, he's been awesome. So good for the A's. Hopefully, we'll see what the Giants are made of. They're gonna hold on. They're gonna hold on to this first place the whole season. Because I'll tell you what, we have Dodgers are 2.5 back. Now it would be something. That won't be something. I mean, we're not going to be shocked that the Dodgers win this division, but that is a gut punch to go the whole year winning, has hanging tough. And here you are coming into the September home stretch, and say you get swept here by Oakland, which is possible. I mean, Oakland could win here. See how these pitchers hold up for San Fran. Dyer saying Cubs money line. I can't take Davies at the Cubs here. You're going to really take the Cubs? I can't. I mean, who are some of these? I don't even know guys on their lineup. Darius coming in. Giants money line. I just said I kind of like these. Over Rangers, over D-backs, over Tigers, Yanks run line. So over Rangers against Boston. The thing with Boston is we saw them not really score much against the Yanks. I'm not saying that Texas pitching is the Yankee pitching. Can they score runs here? Yeah, but I think, Sale, and I didn't like Sale in the first game. So let me see what this guy's got. He hasn't pitched in 2 years. I do got Boston run line. I'm laying a big 147. But the Rangers, lost 16-17 on the road. And they're basically at the same win percentage here, like 23% as the Rockies on the road. They're not getting it done. So I'll take a shot. Listen, I mean, 150 is high. I'm having a losing baseball season. It's closing September. Obviously, picking dogs a lot, and it hasn't been bad. Or yesterday losing day, we've been basically like 10 under game wise, which is. I'll take it in a year like this with so many fades, but I'm going a little out of my usual zone, taking big run lines like a like the 150 range here, but I just think the Red Sox are going to hit them. I don't know if they're going to get to the 9 because I don't think that the Rangers are going to hit. Over Diamondbacks in Colorado. Possible, I don't know. It's just a weird spot up there. Gomber's pitched decently. Again, do I want to get involved with a Diamondback team and a Rocky team, even though they're better at home? I mean, what's Colorado 185? I mean, what? How do you even take that? How do you take the run line? I could only do a Rocky run line there. Over Tigers, I could see that. Why wouldn't we? Against Toronto. I got the Jays here. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. My favorite, it would be like, we'll go hype style, well play. Toronto today, I got them run line 140. Do I want to lay 260 on the money line? This is the game. Like the Tigers yesterday, blowing that game, it's a flat spot for them here. So it's the Rays it's Robbie Ray and the Jays today all day long. Yanks run line. I'm on it with you there, Darius. Winning money says under in both NFL games. I'm going to parlay them both too. Hey, why wouldn't you take a shot there with the unders? The unders have been phenomenal so far. You got who is this? He just pulled up the. I didn't have the NFL one turned up because I was really going to talk about both games here in preseason. But yeah, I mean, and it's a funny thing. You look at the game between Cincy and Washington. A total. I mean, you see like a 34.5. You see a 35 out there. And the Chief game is in the 40s. Win Pickett says rolling with the Bengals today. A little Cincy, a little icky shuffle to start the weekend. He's going to dance his icky shuffle into the weekend. 0-2 for King D. Brewers at 4. We have tough one, man. Patriots missed a couple extra points. I got somebody came in and message on like YouTube was like, oh my goodness, how easy was that under last night? I'm like, not that watch game, but 35-0 is easy for the under when you miss extra points. Okay, sure, that's easy. That's easy for you. No worries. You're back there. You're always king, man. I'm not worried about one. Come on, it's preseason. I'm not sweating it. How's it going, Fernando? Good to see you today. Listen, I almost started the show with a huge troll rant that I had some clown come in here last night. I was just. You know me, I don't get angry and stuff like that, but little joker. Love it. Anyway, White Sox or the Rays today. I like the over in this game. I got 9, Lamo. I'm on the over in this game. Over Sox, over Rays. No side for me. Angels minus 105. I can get behind that, Rob. I can do it. Let's go. Let's go, Angels. I don't like the Cleveland kid. Marlins plus 167. Listen, Gray, I've mentioned before, he's not a good, first 5. He doesn't have the best first 5 numbers. And again, there's no first 5 rolling in here because you have so many huge faves. So I'm not even bothering, even looking at that kind of stuff. But do you want to take the Marlins? For me, I got the over. Where is it at here? 8.5. I'm happy with that. Thoughts on Rays over? Yes, Rays over. I'm on Rays over. Atlanta first 5. Again, I'm not laying $2 on a first 5-er. Milwaukee money line or Brewers first 5. Same thing. You got these huge numbers. Unless you're going to, what are you doing, Milwaukee? You're going to lay the half run there early against Corbin? I'd actually almost go over here because the Nats can hit a little bit. And the Brewers could hit. These are not like 2 great lefties on the hill, Any leans on White Sox Rays? Fernando, we are all over the over White Sox and Rays. Sidewise, believe it or not, I would take Tampa as a dog here. I'm not that high on Giolito, but that's why I like the over. I think we're going to see some runs. Stay away. There's plenty of games out there, Fernando. You kind of like something. Doesn't mean you have to bet it because you kind of like it. Markel's coming in. Rockies under. I kind of like that, Markel. Someone said, I kind of like Gomber. So, yeah, I like the under there. Giants money line. I'm on the A's. Give me some Oakland here. Oakland at home. Get it done. Dodgers run line. Yeah. That's the only way to do the Dodgers, right? Ray Reddington's in house. Good morning, Ray. How are you, my friend? We got Indians money line. You like Henkes? I don't like that guy one bit. Giants money line? No, we're opposite. We're over 2 already in this. You got the Giants, you got Indians, and Rays. I like the Rays though, with you. Give me the home Rays there. I like that. Although I like the over better. King D's Reds first 5 on the run line. Sonny Gray. Yeah, I know it's great. White Sox over Rays. Rob Franklin also. Yep. Rockies and D-backs, right? I was just talking about this. People want to, looking at it, it's 11.5. I can't lay 185, 190 with Gomber. I just can't do that. I like Gomber. Maybe a run line play, maybe an under. Rockies at home are a good team. But do I want to lay one? This is still the Colorado Rockies. You want to lay 190 with the Colorado Rockies? I can't. Yes, Phase are hitting 60%, but I don't want to lay 190 with the Rockies. It's not happening. It's like the Nick Saban. No, it's not happening. Stop asking. I'm not doing it. Can't do it. King D's locked in Brewers. First 5 minus the half. Now we're back to the well. Go back. This one, I'm not going to say don't take the Brewers. They're in first place. You got the Nationals are, fire sailed their way out of it. But it's not like this is one of the Brewers Super 3 on the hill here either. Although, Corbin's not a guy I love myself either. That's why I, come in maybe on the over there. Doing Jays over, J and Rays over parlay. I could see it. The one that worries me there, the Jays, I like Toronto to get it done here, especially the way the Tigers were yesterday. They're going to be a little flat, right? I'd rather just do like a Jays and Red Sox parlay money line or something. Throw something else in there, make it a 3 or. But the Jays are, if you're a big line guy, you love those 270s, 280s, it would be the Jays for me all day. But it's just run line for me. Giants rested. Oakland coming back from the White Sox series. Giants got this. I get it, but maybe I look at this as, for both of these teams, right? Because you got the Giants now are 2.5 over L.A. and Oakland's 2.5 back of Houston. But, Oakland does got the win under their belt. They're coming in with the win. And San Fran had the loss the last game out. I understand they're rested, but I'm going to, Oakland and Holmes, pretty solid team. This is a decent team here. And I was mentioning Marte trade. He's been a nice breath of fresh air. Oakland was still fighting here. So, but I don't know. I like Oakland, but I also have the under 9 in that game. So that's where my money is, on the under. On the under. All right. Let's see what else. I'm pretty sure we covered everything here. I like Kansas City. Yanks, so, run line, Yankees. Atlanta, obviously, run line over there. Toronto is a run line play. Cincy, we're going to be on. I'm not going to take Gray, first 5, but that's a run liner. These are just, look at these lines. Sale 3. These are just monster lines here. Milwaukee laying $2. Houston laying 180 over Kikuchi in Seattle. Although I think I grabbed the under here in Seattle game. Under 9. As far as nobody asked, here we go. I was going to say nobody had it. Mariners plus 165 asterisks, struggling right now. That's why I like the under there, Rob. NFL been whacked for me, by the way. I just was I'm 500 in preseason football, which is weird because usually I'm probably in a 63% range here. But hey, I've had some good numbers. I've beat the closing line value, but again, that doesn't mean anything unless the game wins. So you can be ahead of a line move. It's great. If it doesn't cash, it doesn't cash. I have a over yesterday, and that was should have been a win. Forget about even getting shut out by the home team who's got a new coach and they're winless at home, and this is the game they're going to come out, maybe play a little bit. Okay, Hurts ends up not playing, but you can't score a point, and then you got mixed extra points on the other side. And you do that. Welcome. Hello, sports betting. New people. This is the kind of crap you got to go through. And well, you can see I haven't shaved. You see I got hair. If I didn't shave it, I would be pulling it out because that kind of crap happens. So you're gonna get those. You know, it's gotta stuff. That's why that's what we say, right? Rear mirror. You're looking in the back rear. I was telling my daughters the other day. Someone's ahead of us pulling in. There's a whole besides the whole acceleration lane. They're all turning around looking. What are you talking about? In a little rear view, huge windshield. Let's look ahead. All right, it's a loser. We move on. Can't cry about it. No crying over spilled milk, right? It's over. Let's go. Chiefs definitely going over. Chiefs started supposed to play whole first set. That's what he said. I mean, that's what the coach said. You know. So, and you know what though? Even if Mahomes only plays a quarter, I don't care because you know what? I had San Fran last week, thinking the Chiefs are gonna not really play to win because it's Andy Reid. Like, why is he playing to win? It's not a guy's looking to play to win. He's just, they're playing to win a Super Bowl. They don't want to get guys jacked up in preseason. Came back with, that's a loss for me. Again, tough loss there. And this one here, he says they're going to play. All right, Andy, they're playing. I'm going over. Let's see what happens. Atlanta run line. I have the Braves run line minus 150, King. I mean, and you know me. I'm only 150. That's might as well be 350. Might as well be taking Chris Sale minus 320 on the money line today because that's a big number for me. So yeah, I got Atlanta and I got the over there. A lot of my run lines there are correlated with the overs because I figure if we're scoring 6, 7, the other team's trying. I'm not looking. Today's day and age, we're not getting. I know we had a lot of no hitters and stuff, but some of these teams can actually hit a little bit. So I like the over as well in some of my run line games. Robert likes Washington football team minus 5 over the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, Rob, for this one, that is a premium for me. I got, 3 premiums up. Actually 4. It's like Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I got premiums up. Those you got to go get. You got to go get those. And I don't ever push like, hey, we'll go buy this. Sometimes I do. I'm like, and that's another thing. Like, so I was talking to somebody, like, oh, message me. And I don't ever, unless you're like friend of the message, how the Twitter works. The messages, sometimes you have like requests, and I don't check the requests. So if I'm on Twitter, I'm not looking at that. I'm just going through stuff, and I try to respond. And someone was like, well, if you are real, you wouldn't sell. I'm like, sell. I said, and I went through, I told you this, so how I got into selling 15, 16 years ago. I said, the guy said, you go out to get your coffee or whatever you do, fast food. I mean, I said to him, for like $100 a month for a football season, you pee away that money on nonsense. Like, let's be honest. Like, people spend that in a week on nonsense. I tell my kids to save their money. I'm like, how, what? This is weird. Just get the weird people like message you. Anybody got weirdos messaging you? It's just like, what are you talking about, crazy people? Robert Franklin. Washington pass rush going to slaughter Bengals online. Washington should have good field position. Well, that's kind of stuff now. Does that mean they're going to score though? Patrick's in the house. Good morning, Patrick. I mean, plus money honey's in the house. Hello, Miss Allie. Miss Allie, the host of the Morning Wood Show. Runs our total chaos on picks and parlays. Patrick says Giants money line. Everybody likes the Giants today, so I don't know. We're either I'm going to be the smart guy taking the A's, or I'm the wacko because everybody likes the Giants. White Sox team total over. White Sox full for 5. All right, we got White Sox backers here. All right, I kind of like Tampa Bay. I'm on the over, but so I kind of like that you got the team totals over there, Patrick. Rockies run line have to be run line. We came like 190 with the Rockies. Mariners run line, take a shot. Fade Houston, haven't been hitting that well. I like the under there. Braves run line and over team total 5. I got you. I'm on Braves run line, and I mentioned I'm laying 150 like an amateur here, and I like the over for the game. So I'm with you on the team total. Home run props. Here we go. Cruz 10-25 Giolito with 4 homers. I like it. Guy familiar with the team. Get it done. I mean, you'd probably take a Cruz prop all weekend long. What's the plus money on it? Hey, Lex, How are you this morning? Thanks for popping in. Play the A's, folks. Eric's with me. At least I got one A's backer with me in the chat. Angels money line, KJ. Huh? Yeah, I don't like the Cleveland get Henkes. Yesterday, free picks. I marked Philly down as a winner. I was a loser. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a one winner and a push yesterday. So 1 in 5. Philly and the over were losers in the NFL. Over Detroit. You start over Detroit, you're thinking, hey, it's going to be a nice day today. We get a push on the White Sox. Seattle, under, didn't get there. Yanks, under, nope. Dodgers, nope. So, losing day. Here you go. I throw it out here, life changing. I'm not the guy who comes in here and just says winners every day of the week. We had losers yesterday. Losing day yesterday. Detroit money line or run line? First 5. Detroit. I don't want anything to do with Detroit, Lex. You want Detroit after that debacle yesterday? No way. I mean, that's a bad one to go down. That's nowhere I'm looking to get on Detroit today. I mean, I'm Toronto run line, minus 140. No, you got to have take Detroit. Yeesh. 400 on Cruz for the home run today. Crawford 600. It's 1-for-1 versus Capillion with Homer. Oh my goodness. Well, Cruz would be looking for something for home run props. He would be a guy I want to bet on all weekend. He's probably going to get plus money off of him. But he's a guy who played against the White Sox. He knows their pitchers. He knows their bullpen guys. I mean, he's a guy you'd want to probably take a shot on for the series for a home run. Right? I mean, what's the record going to be today? Today, I guess we're going to go 4-0. Life-changing. We had a bad day. When we had a bad day, we usually come back strong the next day. So we got a lot of overs today. I can't. I know you're a side guy, life changing, but there's no way I'm coming in here and telling people to take minus 250 faves and stuff like that. So that's not. If you want to, my sides today. If you want to take a side, we're going to take Kansas City at even money. That would be a play. I would say the Angels are basically even money, and I'd say where else we're going to go. I mean, I guess the A's are. They're a little dog right now. I mean, everybody's coming in on San Fran. I would say I'm going to take a home team here. Other than that, I mean, I'm not. You popped in enough where I'm not going to tell you to take 260, 240, 185s I mean, no, I'm not going to do it. I mean, could they be winners? Could I put those in here and go 7-0? Yeah, but that's not what this is about. Because that's going to come. You might have a nice season or a week or a month with huge phase like that, and that's what you're getting now with 59-something% NFL faves, but I sure as heck ain't telling you to do that because everybody's got their like little gambling quirks and think things are going to happen. I come in here and start saying we're going to, I put 4 games up. They're all huge faves. They're not going 4-0. They're going like 1-3 and we're buried. So that's not something I do in my real life. I sure as heck ain't coming in here to tell you to bet 270 or 320 on Chris Sale. That ain't happening. No way. Big facts. What do you say, my guy? How are you today? Thanks for coming in. Where you been? I haven't seen you in a bit. It's rainfall in the DMV. What do you think about the Royals game, Big facts? I have the Royals today. I took the Royals minus 101. Call me crazy. I get it. First time they've been – actually, they're not really a fave at minus 101, but depending on where you got it down, it was their – hadn't been a fave since the Texas game back in June. So there's that. KJ, I'm with you on the A's. At least somebody is, KJ. I don't know. I'm seeing the line moving over to San Fran, but you know what? At least we get plus money on the A's. That being said, though, I have not bet the A's. I am on the under the 9. I just kind of like the A's. Uh-oh. I take the under. All right. We got rain in the forecast. Rain in the forecast. Working too much. Hope all's well. Well, sometimes you got to work a little. Big facts. I understand. We are good. I appreciate you popping in, saying hello. That's what we like. People come in, saying hi. If you see money coming in on the Cubs, I know Cubs won a couple Cincinnati, but come on, I agree. Yeah, a little bit's coming in on the Cubs, but because they see that they beat Cincy. But you know what? I saw Kansas City win a couple games at home. So I think Kansas City is a little better lineup offensively. Both of these pitchers, again, they got 5-something ERAs. This is for me is just I don't like the Cubs team. Like they're not good. Kansas City. Listen, I'll take a shot at basically even money here on KC. If it goes down, I'm not coming back tomorrow on KC. I'm not taking. No, I mean if you're a Cub, if you like the Cubs today, and you bet them today, you bet them all weekend because they could easily sweep Kansas City. Kansas City's not a great team. We know this. College football next week. I'm ready, Rob. I already got your Nebraska-Illinois game. It's up. Package is up. Game is up. I'm ready for college football. So this week, all right, so we've been doing the Football Fridays. Today, the football show might be a little late today. We got a little freshman scrimmage today, and I'm not sure how it works if we got to stay here through the JV and the varsity games. His games that my guy plays at 5, and then varsity's at 7. I don't know if we have to stay in it's scrimmage. Hopefully we don't have to stay because there's no way my daughter's sitting there for 5 hours. That ain't happening. 90-degree heat out here. But football show will be back. We'll look at Saturday's matchups, and then Saturday night. No show Saturday night. We're going a little Skeeter Sugarland Skeets baseball. Me and my daughter. She likes it. She enjoys it. So we're going to go. Sunday, we're going to probably roll out Sunday. We got to finish up the AFC West, and then we'll jump into the NFC. We'll talk about the NFC East and the crappy Eagles. And then here it comes, baby. We're rolling them out. We got to finish up the NFC, and then by Thursday, Friday, we got to get to the Big Ten because we got Big Ten matchups. So then we'll start getting all the college out the week after that, and then a full slate of games coming at September. So the football show, I don't know. Again, I don't know what we call the late show. I don't want to call it late money. We have to come up with a name. Enough people come in here. Can we get a name for the late show? What are we calling it? Atlanta team total over 6.5. Yee. I like the over for the game, and I got Atlanta run line, King. So I'm cheering for you. Since he lost the D-backs, I'm on the Cubs. I like KC. I'm with you on KC. How do I bet preseason football? It's kicking my butt. I'm 5-5. I'm not 5-5. I'm gonna say I'm 500. I don't know why I said 5-5, but I'm got more games than 5. I think I'm 7-7. Hey, preseason's. How do you bet it? I mean, I go by what these coaches say they're going to do, and things come back and bite you in the butt, or you get ahead of a line. I've been ahead of lines, right? We had the Jags at plus money, they went to minus money, loser. We had yesterday Eagle. I mean, it is what it is. It's tough, You think you got an edge, but it's gambling, folks. Doesn't mean it's going to win. My thinking on Giants is the A's coming off the series with the White Sox. Giants just had day off. A's no home field. There'll be more Giants fans. I'll be one of them. All right. Hey, listen, Giants are favored here. It was a pick 'em. Now the Giants are a little bit of a fave. So I won't be shocked. I just want the under, Patrick. I'm not trying to talk anybody off the Giants or tell them to bet the A's or off the A's to the Giants. I have the under 9. That's all I care about. Give me a nice 3-1 game, and I'm happy. Think I'm dropping some money on the Dodgers. Big facts, huh? Money line. Ooh, and Red Sox money line 320. Ow. Make it a 40. You got a parlay. Yeah, that's got to be a parlay. You know me. And I don't even tell you coming here to take parlays, but you're taking all those. Ouch. Tampa line dropped 9 to 8.5. Listen, I'm still on the over there. It is still Waka and Giolito, not too. I see 8.5. They're all 8.5 across the board, but I'm on it at 9, King. So I'm still hoping for the under. I'm still hoping for the over, so it's a better number. One of those big fades is going to lose. You think, Patrick, one's going to lose, but you know what? I seen them go 12-2 all weekend last week. I mean, the funny thing is that rolling into last weekend, last Thursday, I was 55%, big plus money. Coming into August and chipping away, right? I mentioned this. And then since another favor run, I'm 22-30. All right. So I'm 11 games under. And before that, with 10 more games, I was hitting 55%. So, I mean, literally all that being 55% with like dogs and plus money stuff, and 10 more games than I played this past week. And it's basically just all for nothing. All for nothing. All that work, 55%, and then you go 40% and just wipe it right out. These freaking faves. So, yeah, maybe one of the big faves lose. I don't know. I have no idea. It's frustrating. Rob Franklin comes in. Green Bay's finest. He likes Nebraska. Hopefully Martinez doesn't choke it away. Nebraska and Illinois, your high noon assault to start your college football season. Thoughts on Texas Red Sox? Could you look at under Red Sox on hitting? Exactly. So, and I said this earlier, I got the Sox on a run line minus 147 based on, all right, Sale looked really good. And Texas on the road, they've lost 16-17 on the road, Patrick. They're not a good road team. Same kind of percentage as the Rockies on the road. And everybody wants to fade the Rockies on the road, right? This team is just as bad, not hitting. And as you mentioned, Red Sox not hitting either. So I can see a little underplay here. But for me, the Red Sox, again, off the Yankees, they scored, 5 runs? Didn't look good putting up runs. Can they come in here at home and shell Texas? Yeah. I mean, Dunning on the road is not that, super. But for me, it's just I'm going to go run line. I think Sale's going to keep these guys in check, which, even if he gives up 2 or 3 runs. I don't see how Texas is going to score with that lineup. I mean, 3 runs is asking a lot out of them. But I think Boston's going to hit. But total-wise, I would definitely lean to the under there. But for me, I just think maybe this could be like a 5-1 game for Boston. So, yeah, under. I'd definitely lean under there with you. Like I said, Rangers can't hit. They're bad on the road. Sox haven't been hitting, so I might just take the Rays over the 8.5, but I don't know. I grabbed it. I got over 9, Markel, so you got a better number than me at 8.5. Waka, I love it. Tampa first game back off a road trip as well. That's fine. That's why we like the over. I think A's are starting to fade a bit. They're in off a win, and they're 5-5. Again, tough. They were on the road, so it's and being on the road, they're still, they're 7 games over 500 on the road. They're one of the better road teams in baseball. Yanks run line, only way to go, Patrick. I mean, 120, I'm on them. I got the Yanks run line, and I have the over 10.5 here. I had the under yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? What am I doing? They play Minnesota. The balls get hit. It's like child abuse out there. So, Patrick, and the Nats pull off another upset. Nats just took a couple of days. I won't be shocked here with the National. I said this before. I said, they made the trade. The Turner, so you want to get rid of Scherzer, I understand. Turner, but you still got guys here who could play a little bit. So I won't be shocked here. This isn't like the Brewers, 3-headed monster on Hill here. This isn't like they're one of their aces. So I won't be shocked. For me, though, I got nothing on this game. I got like a bunch of games bet, nothing on this one. Royals money line, Twin Keys, Rangers under 9. Casey, I'm with you. Minnie, you want to take a shot and fade? What's that? Cortez? What's his name? Nelson Cortez. I'm not going to say no to that. Rangers under. Yeah, Big Waves, you just heard me. I don't know if you came in late. We were just talking about that game with Patrick hitting that under there. I would lean on the under there just based on, again, Texas not being good on the road. Red Sox not hitting that well. Sale looking really sharp. So I could definitely see on the lean on the under there. Dodgers, Braves, Red Sox run line. I like them. You got to go run line on all there, Jerome. I mean, these are just big faves. So I'm with you. I got the Red Sox. I got the Braves. I didn't bet the Dodgers. I don't know why. I got every other big fave here on the run line. But that being said, I like all three with you. I like all three. All three are for me. All right, 40-minute mark. This is a long one. So, again, we'll see. Probably back tonight. Little Football Friday talk for Saturday. So be sure to put your notification bells on, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Come back. We'll talk NFL football for tomorrow. We'll do a rundown of all the games except for the one game that I have up. And then we'll probably recap some baseball and discuss what has happened here. We had that one right. Big waves. Jerome says Dodgers, Braves. All right, did that one. Patrick Marlins money line. The Reds are slipping. Again, Sonny Gray is the guy I want to jump on. Not really over 8.5 for me. I'll go over 8.5 there. But the Marlins guy is like a bullpen, get some starts kind of guy. So I don't like that too much there, Patrick. But I got the over. All right, hit a like button on the way out. I'll see you for Football Friday tonight. Come back. I'll show off the swag we're giving away for September. So that's how I lure you back. Because everybody watches this show, and then sometimes they come back for the other shows. So I always try to lure you with mini helmets and jerseys. But all right, we'll see you tonight. Thanks for popping in. Bye-bye.